Joining us now is Harvey Levin, TMZ founder. You are also a lawyer, and we wanted to take a little bit different tact on this interview or this segment because everybody's doing kind of the straightforward, are these guys going to jail? I wanted to ask you the impact that it's going to have on their ability to make money going forward. We've covered the financial people who ran venture funds and ethics funds, and obviously for them it's career ending because they're supposed to be dealing with money and trust and their lawyers. But for actors, it's a little bit different because you can kind of, I don't know, being a criminal doesn't necessarily knock you out from being an actor. It's harder for Lori Loughlin, though, right? Because her image was this Hallmark, squeaky clean. What does it mean for her career?
Well, Melissa, I have a slightly different take on this, even with business people, because I always think of Michael Milken, who served time, and Michael Milken came back and, and especially in the world of charity, which intersects with business because he raises money, he's wiped the slate clean in many ways. So I don't think it's always true, even in business, but in acting and entertainment generally. Look, I mean, I have seen, look at Kobe Bryant, for crying out loud, that when you go back in time to that trial, everybody was writing him off, saying he'll never get another endorsement. Will he ever play again? Are the Lakers going to fire him? He won an Oscar. So, sometimes there's nothing that succeeds like success. Yeah. And we've seen it with Michael Vick, coming back after prison. We've seen it, on a different level with Justin Bieber, who was doing nothing but getting in trouble, having criminal charges filed against him. And a good album and different conduct changes things. Well,
let me ask you this, because on the Milken point, just to be clear, I mean, he couldn't trade securities and go back to his old career.
Fair point.
But you're right. I mean, he has a huge Milken conference that's coming up in L.A. very soon, and he has gone on to really rehabilitate his image and do a lot of very good works. For Lori Loughlin, her current career, so Hallmark dropped her, but your point is, now, there are a lot of people saying that they think she could actually get jail time because one of the problems is you can't punish a financial crime by giving people a fine because that looks bad, right? They used money to try and get out of something. So there have been a lot of attorneys trying to make the case that they're going to have to, especially in her case, you might have to do some jail time because that would be, a judge would think, the right way to punish a crime like this, and her crimes were more serious. Felicity Huffman, though, she already has some stuff in post-production, and William H. Macy, he doesn't seem to be wrapped up in this at all, and I don't know why he's any less culpable than Lori Loughlin's husband. What's your take on that?
Well, there was some evidence with William H. Macy, and they did not charge him, that was clearly a judgment call by prosecutors, but he is mentioned in the indictment in terms of phone calls and whatnot. A couple of things that you said, I think one of them is in terms of jail time. You make good points, and we are told by sources connected to the U.S. attorney that if they end up plea bargaining this case, which I think is going to happen, the prosecutors are going to recommend prison time. And it's up to the judge ultimately, but they are going to recommend it. And look, I think it is a mistake. And I think this is something that our country is doing, the media does. And I've just seen this for so long where it's just not true. People take snapshots of moments in time when something happens to somebody, when they're in a scandal, when there's a problem or whatever else, and they try to use that to define them for the rest of their lives. And that almost never happens. Almost never happens. That snapshot at the worst moment almost never would be what is carried forward and the only thing remembered. It just isn't true. Yeah. But we feel like it's true because the media so magnifies everything. And I mean, I'm blaming, ourselves.
Us, evil media. We're all culpable.
Melissa, I'm not saying evil at all. I'm saying, look, it's part of the job that we're reporting all this stuff, but I think people jump to these conclusions, this will define their lives forever, and it just generally doesn't.
Or it could even be better for Lori Loughlin. It could give her a gritty edge and make her like, she could break out of that goody two-shoes thing and have, like a hardcore acting career after this. We'll see.
Hey, Melissa, I got 2 words for you on that.
Yeah.
Martha Stewart.
Yep. Well, there you go.